what's up, Gemini? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini placement. You guys could be dealing with a Virgo, which means I'm feeling more like the Magician card than anything. I wouldn't be surprised if it like flew out, but yeah, you guys could be manifesting right now at this time. Also too, there's like a level of confusion here. I don't know if you guys are confused about a person, place, or thing. You could be in a situationship wondering like where this is going. Okay, but yeah, that's the energy I'm picking up on for you guys at this time. You start off with the Four of Wands for the next 48. You got the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. You got the Knight of Cups. And then you have the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, and then also you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. At the bottom, there's that Virgo I was picking up on. You got the Hermit. You got the Eight of Wands. And then you have the Two of Wands. Look at you. I'm hearing all dressed up and nowhere to go. You guys need to make better planning, okay? There's something here you want. You don't know how you're going to get it, but you're going towards it. So this just tells me you guys could be going with the flow at this time. But again, like even if you go with the flow, you got to have some sort of plan. You can't just be like, oh, I'll figure it out when I get there, okay? And that's kind of the energy here. So it's nice that you guys could be kind of, you know, throwing caution to the wind and just trying to live your lives and trying to plan around that. But at the same time, it's like you kind of need to know where you're going, right? Because by the time you get there, you're kind of like, I don't know if you feel like you could have done it better because you have the Four of Cups here. So if you guys are genuinely in this energy right now where you are going with the flow, you're just saying yes for the hell of it. Great energy. I love that, you know? But again, some of you guys need to step back with that Hermit card. Kind of take some you time because I feel like somebody here is like distracted. You guys could be coming out of a relationship is what I'm picking up on. Or you're just coming out of something that just you're trying to stay distracted from. You're trying to distract from the feeling of this, right? And I feel like this is your main energy right now for some of you. You're in the Four of Cups. You're not satisfied with where something is going, okay? So Spirit is saying to pull back, maybe meditate, because I feel like with that Eight of Wands, that's an opportunity for you guys to get downloads. Okay, I feel like Spirit wants to talk to you, wants to give you the right direction here, but it's like if you guys are going to be distracted, how can they? Okay, so I feel like if you sit back, if you meditate, if you just sit in your thoughts and in your feelings, I feel like you guys are going to know what to do and where to go next, okay? Because I feel like wherever you are, there is no growth for somebody here. This could be in a relationship. You could be with somebody and there is no growth there, but you're maybe infatuated with the idea of what could be here. So I do feel like, and that doesn't have to just be the relationship. That could be anything else, right? You're like infatuated with the idea that your job is going to eventually promote you, but you know better. So that's what it feels like, okay? So some of you guys, like I said, you need to take a little bit of a time out and to figure out what it is you want to do and where it is that you're going, okay? So that you can get out of this Four of Cups energy. Yeah, I see you guys getting your energy back, because you have Knight of Wands after that. All right, Four of Wands. A lot of you guys are focusing on your families or your homes here in the next 48 hours. Very family oriented. You could be celebrating a birthday. You could have a niece that's a Cancer. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. But yeah, I feel like it's about family here in the next 48. If you do have children, if you do have a partner, I feel like, you know, you're putting the kids to work. You know, get your chores done. Let's have breakfast. So it just feels very, I'm hearing commune. Some of you guys, your kids play sports, so you could be going to watch them do that as well. Those of you where that's not resonating, I feel like it's you, your cat, your dog, your birds. And you're just making a house feel like a home, okay? So I do see that whatever this is, whoever you are, you could just be tidying up the place, making dinner, making, you know, drinking a glass of wine, drinking whatever you like, and just really just enjoying your home time here in the next 48. I don't really see anything else kind of coming in other than that. With the Hanged Man here, you could feel a little stuck about something. Again, I feel like there's a level of infatuation. You want somebody, but it's not your person, okay? And so you're kind of like, I don't understand why this isn't working. I don't understand why they don't do that. It's like, it's not meant for you to understand. Okay, people are who they are. That's the only thing you need to understand. But I feel like Geminis, it's like, you guys are very logical, right? It's like you guys are very logical, but like when you fall for somebody, you fall for somebody. And so it's kind of hard to take you out of your emotions and put you back into the logical aspect of things. And no matter how much sense people talk into you and you agree with them, you're still kind of like stuck. So that's what it feels like. You guys could be stuck on this idea of a person, place, or thing right now at this time. Maybe you feel stuck at a job. Maybe you feel stuck living where you're living. You know, maybe you signed a lease again for a year and you're like, damn, like, why did I do that? Okay, so there's a level of questioning here why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. So in the next 48, you could be feeling like that. Also, too, I'm not trying to be funny, but you could just be hanging around. Okay, I feel like you guys are just hanging out with friends, you're hanging out with family, you're just hanging out with yourself, with your pets, whatever. So I do feel like you guys are just kind of like going around hanging out maybe with random people, random cliques, random groups. You could be invited to like a house party, you could be invited to dinner. Like I feel like you're popular, Gemini. For those of you that's resonating, it's like people want to be around you, so there's enough distraction. But remember, try to get, you can go out, still live your life, but try to really focus on the hermit at this time as well. It's gonna benefit you in the long run to just take a couple days to yourself to really just get the next plan going here. Okay, Knight of Cups, you guys could extend some sort of love offer, or someone here will be extending a love offer to you. That's what could possibly be putting you in this Hanged Man position here. Should I or should I not, right? Do I get off this tree and go and profess my love? Do I ask this person out? Do I get on the dating apps? Do I, you know, what do I do? So that's kind of the level here that I'm picking up on that. Someone here could also hit you up, getting more like of a casual thing here. You could have a situationship. But with that Knight of Cups, I do feel like you guys are at a crossroads. Again, you could be coming out of relationships here and you're like, okay, what do I do with this cup? Pour it into yourself until you find somebody worthy of pouring into. Okay. And then lastly, the King of Wands. Now, what's interesting about this card is like, look at his face, right? He just looks so miserable, but he's the King of Wands. Again, the more that you pour into yourselves, I feel like in the next 48, somebody here needs to take themselves out on a date. Okay, you need to get dressed up. You need to take yourself out. Maybe meet some people at the bar, whatever, at the restaurants, wherever it is you're going. Talk to people. Because I feel like there's just something here about your energy. You're not satisfied, right? He's a King of Wands. He's supposed to be energetic, funny, creative. People love the King of Wands because they're doers and they're crazy, they're fun. But he's got that look on his face, and then you have the Four of Cups. So I feel like you're not satisfied. You're not happy with something here. Some of you guys could have gotten a promotion recently and you're thinking about it. You're like, was it really worth it though? Me being a boss, I can't even stand my job. So some of you guys, you accepted like some sort of like contract deal, some sort of position here. Yeah, it pays you more, but was it worth it, you know? So you guys could be questioning something here, but that's why, again, there's a need to get into hermit mode so that you can figure out what you want, how to get yourself out of these situations and not put yourself in these situations ever again. Yeah, as I split the deck, you got the Death card. How do you end something? Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.